mensen, ik ga weer live. Zodat de afgelopen dagen en nachten er geen livestream kon komen. Vanwege dat ik privézaken had te doen. Dus nu ben ik weer live. Ik hoop dat we het leuk gaan hebben. Even kijken. Morgen gaat er een nieuwe game coming voor livestreaming. Maybe, waarschijnlijk elke ochtend wordt daar een livestream van online gegooid. We hebben net treasure. Ik heb net treasure eind gevonden. Dus jammer dat ik hem niet kon livestreamen. Want ik was het even iets anders aan het doen. Ik was even iemand aan het helpen. Dus we gaan even wat sidequests doen. Dat is leuk. Het is gewoon niet meer. Ja, en waar is die priester? Die moet ik even echt bepriesteren. Nou, we gaan campfire. Want ik heb geen ik heb geen riding deer. Ik heb geen mount. Sorry. Ik heb geen mount. Ik heb geen Glenrock. Ik heb wel een skydrifter. Ik weet niet of ik daar op kan vliegen. Een skydrifter, een override heb ik. Ik hoop dat jullie genoten hebben van de livestream van gisteren. Van Fortnite. Morgen gaat een game online komen 's ochtends. Als ik op tijd wakker ben. Als ik het niet vergeet. Dan hoop ik geen lag, want het is een spel dat al eerder op dit kanaal gelivestreamd is. Maar het niet goed werkte. En niet zo leuk was. Voor sommige mensen.
Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvan up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say, even with Ulvund hopes...
And if the
Correct.
You said the
Yes, according to what said, he took off.
Good place to start looking.
If you learn that maybe Ulvund, and maybe then...
Oh, nee. Ik heb zo'n vermoeden wat dit gaat worden, mensen. Ik heb een vermoeden dat dit een cauldron is. We zitten lekker bijna op de 5000 Richwood. Ik heb een gevoel dat het een caldera is. Of een cauldron.
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley.
Ja, ik vind het frappant dat het in één keer hekken eigenlijk zitten. Wat moeten hekken hier? Sorry. Vraag me echt even af. Zit zo te hacken? Sorry voor de slechte woordgrap. Hallo?
Another dead bristleback? Nice. Deposit of green shine. This one's been tampered with too. An old mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. Like more bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I have to take them out before I can look around. Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from. There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels.
Ga het gewoon even uit, dit man.
It's a dead end. Bristlebacks must have collapsed these tracks too. It's addressed to Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Oland must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found. So Oland was secretly blasting in the mine. Gonna squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
Ik kan jullie wel zeggen, het is een game waar ik echt verliefd op was. En dus eigenlijk mensen zo hard de kop in schoot dat ze niks meer konden.
Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage
Savior,
operation.
what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. I need to go.
Of course.
At the embassy, Regala's rebels were riding bristlebacks. If they attacked from the north, they might have a camp up that way.
If you see him, say hi to Lauren for me, yeah?
Mensen. Ik weet dat het pas maar 17 minuten is dat we live. Maar vandaag kan ik niet een lange livestream doen. Ik heb een lange dag gehad.
Must be the salvagers I met in Barrenlight. Looks like something's going on.
You really think you can do that?
Karoof, come on! You know me. Have I ever given you anything?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Larend, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barrenlight is thankful you drove them off.
I met some of your people out west. It's pretty dangerous, sending them out into Tenakth territory to make some armor.
Greatness was never achieved by cowering from a challenge. Isn't that right, Larend?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Larend can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye. But I finally came up with the perfect design to impress Karoof. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know. Counting on you, Aloy.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt. Shock ammo could help. Some kind of outpost. These pens. That might be where Regal is keeping her machines. I need to find a way to get in there. I can scan the area to see what I'm up against. And tag any rebels or machines in my focus to keep track of them.
Well, check it then.
Call out if you see anything.
Did you see that too? There's nothing out there.
Contact!
I have to clear out this place before I can look around.
I see the
Goes on
Outlander!
her!
Get her!
Come on!
One cut this time. Our fight is not done.
You can't keep running!
Pens, not that many machines. Where'd they all go? Better check in that cave. The drawbridge. Might be my way across. That's one half of the bridge. How to drop the other side? Looks like there are a couple of weak points. Little ropes attached to the bridge. There. Bridge is down. Bristleback. It looks like it fell into a tunnel. So the rebels were keeping bristlebacks here. The machines fell into the tunnel, which must have collapsed as they ran further in. I should head back to Chainscrape to let Javad know.
Als ik een Braceback had, of een... ik weet niet hoe dat andere ding heet. Oh ja, een Charger. Een Charger Braceback of... ik weet niet hoe dat ding...
So, you've returned from the west. Any luck?
The bristlebacks were being penned by Tenakth rebels on the other side of the mountains. Ulvin's explosives opened up a sinkhole, dropping them into the tunnels.
Which they followed to the mine and out into the Daunt.
Right. Aside from the rebels, if anyone is to blame for the bristlebacks, it's Ulvin.
Radiant beams of the sun. And all this time he was pointing the finger at us. Bring Ulvin here. Petra, too.
Summoned like a blasted ale winch. You best be meaning to put pen to parch. What? Why's she here?
I live here too, lugnut. So what's this about?
Thanks to the Savior, the sun has shown the truth on the Bristleback incursion. Tenakth rebels were keeping pens of machines on the other side of the mountains. A sinkhole swallowed them, releasing them into the underground tunnels that led east and out into the Daunt.
So it was an accident. But let us not forget that it was the Karja.
I'm not done. The sinkhole only formed due to your unauthorized blasting in the southern mine, Ulvund. You are responsible for the machine rampage, the workers we lost, the destruction the bristlebacks caused. All of it.
My dear magistrate, has your precious son baked your senses? I would never give such an order without first consulting you.
Evidence says otherwise. Aloy found the shipping manifest in the mine. You skirted the laws of the Sundom, Ulvund. All for a few extra shards.
And you almost drowned your other miners. And sent that oversized tool over there to intimidate a bunch of refugees.
I demand an official investigation. I won't be the victim of some Karja scheme.
Certainly. We'll conduct a thorough inquest into everything. The bristlebacks, the mine, the refugees. Every business deal you ever put your name to.
Well, that's not necessary, is it? What if I just return to the claim?
Oh, well, that would save the crown the cost.
Of course. I'll be on my way as soon as I wrap up some previous commitments, tie up some loose ends. After all, the welfare of Chainscrape's people in a transition like this...
Nope, you're leaving right now. Chainscrape will be just fine.
You think she can run this scorched-out, forged dump? Ha! Knock yourself out.
Get out!
Oh, don't want you, don't need
Down
you.
with all that!
Get off me.
Mud looks good on you, Ulvin.
As the sun burns away shadow. Thank you for that, Aloy.
Well, he had it coming.
Here, please accept this token of gratitude. You've done the Sundom and my sanity a great service. And I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Guess we do. Not the most pleasant boots to fill, but I'll wear them. All thanks to you, Flamehair.
Nou.
Okay. Chain scrape will be better off with Petra in charge.
Nou, laten we eens even kijken wat voor skills we nog kunnen krijgen, hè? Nou, we gaan weer Machine Master. Nou. Every quest dat ik dus doe. Elke quest die ik doe. Krijg ik de skill points van, dus binnenkort heb ik elke dingers gedaan. Shut quest. Shadow in the West. We gaan even de Cartier Hunt first doen. Komen er toch langs te doen, we die even snel. Het eerste deel ervan.
Here I come.
Nou, 24.000 experience blijkbaar. Lekker. Ik ben ook blij. Had ik even dit kunnen doen.
There's the Karja Huntress, with an Utaru as promised. And they have company.
I've got your back, my lord. There we go.
Nicely done.
Likewise.
Come over here. Are you all right? Let your guard down.
Altijd volledig ammo hebben. Dat is de truc juist.
Sunhawk Talana Kane Padish.
Aloy despite the Nora.
You're the slayer of Redmaw, the savior of Meridian.
Milo is my new thrush. She joined the Hunter's Lodge shortly after the Battle of the Spire. She's heard a few stories about our hunts together. Stay and rest. Make sure you take some medicinal plants for that wound.
So what brings you all the way out here? Are the machines back east too tame for you?
Not quite. I'm looking for someone. A Karja hunter, about my age. Name's Amadis. He came out here on his own a while back, and now he's missing.
Where was he?
He was heading to the... Milu and I...
The battlefield...
No.
But... Yes, Sunhawk. It's been an honor.
Will she be okay?
Of course.
Nou, dan gaan we wel verder met die.
So this battlefield, you said it was part of the Red Raids?
The Battle of Burning Blooms. Amadis was part of the Karja army that pushed into the west. His division attacked the Tanakh, but they underestimated the enemy's forces. It was a massacre.
I never thought you'd be friends with someone who participated in the Red Raids.
Oh, don't worry. He was one of the good ones. He tried to stop the attack, but it was too late.
Mensen.
He's been on the run ever since.
Het deel deze waar we moeten vechten, dan in het tweede deel waar we moeten vechten.
And you think something went wrong for him out here? Don't worry.
Ga ik de livestream stoppen.
He promised he would get a message back to me. I waited, but it never came.
Save this green shine for something special.
Crafter. Zet dus post dat die... Oh fuck, ik ben gedeactiveerd.
This is the field. where the Tanakh slaughtered the Karja.
Looks like time and weather have eroded most signs of battle. But there are a lot of footprints. Must be recent. Let's take a look. Heavy footprints. Maybe Oseram. It's too many to tell if Amadis is with them. I better look around. My focus might show me more.
Amadis was supposed to be alone. Why were Oseram here?
Light prints. Not Oseram, maybe Karja. Looks like there's a trail I can follow with my focus. Talana, I think I got something. Tracks that head away from the battlefield.
Lead the way. I don't get it. Why would Amadis keep going west?
Maybe there's something else around here?
Looks pretty abandoned to me.
An Utaru. What's he doing out here?
Maybe he saw Amadis.
Let's ask him.
Let me guess. Do not worry. I am not the Karja-hating kind. Just an old scavenger grateful for a little company. Name's Lel. You two must be lost.
Actually, we're looking for someone. A Karja hunter.
He would have been traveling alone, clothes would have been well worn.
Yes, he was here. Poking around the old battlefield. Wanted to know what happened. Lucky for him. Old Lel hears all the stories.
Old Lel?
Karja army.
Maakt het nog erger.
Into the waiting Tanakh. Most burned. But others, the Tanakh marched back west. Your man
Old Lel, dat maakt echt nog erger.
I've heard rumors of him.
Let's head west to the ridge then. If we find this caravan, maybe we'll find Amadis.
Lead on.
Fangs, claws, and wings as big as stormbirds.
A shell snapper.
A flying terror that hasn't seen us yet. We can use it.
Jongens, ik ga ook morgen ook zo'n voor van 12, 7, 5, 11.
Calling gently.
Ik heb een vermoeden dat een van die codes die deuren openen, die weet dat die in die tunnel zitten.
Feels good to hunt by your side again. Come on, let's head into the tunnel.
This note was left by
It's a
an
dead
Osram.
end.
Driving out of town. Sounds like someone I know. It says he's moving on. Huh. I wonder where to. An Osram.
What does it say?
He was part of the caravan that went through here. The note ends abruptly, when the tunnel started to collapse, I guess. Oh. But there's nothing here about a Karja hunter. And an earlier caravan made it through before the collapse. They set up a camp on the other side. I think I've been to it. I didn't see a Karja there, but that doesn't mean he didn't pass through.
So he could have made it. Is there another...
Well, I ran into Talana, and she needs to cross over to the west. Can you meet her? This door needs some kind of code to open. It doesn't look like there's anything I can do now.
4-cijferige code, even kijken.
Well, that didn't do anything.
Maar ik ga deze even straks onderzoeken. To the Burning Shores? Hier is die spoiler waarschijnlijk geweest.
Bunch of Osram supplies. And a dead end. signal's coming from somewhere below. The locator shows there's another recording in there.
I can't raise the airfield. Must have been destroyed. Well, we're out of time and out of fuel. I have to put us down on that lake. Let's give these soldiers a chance to die fighting. This is the flight deck. We're going for a water landing. Leave everything behind except what you need for the fight. Now's your time to go out in a blaze of glory. Race! Race!
I wonder if any of those soldiers survived the night after fighting the There's another locator beacon on the same frequency. I gotta swim. Fast. Shade resistant to shock.
Manieren mensen. Ik heb nog... Oh ja. Sorry, ik weet dat jullie dit niet kunnen zien. We zitten op een uur. Maar ik hoop dat jullie ervan genoten hebben. Ik hoop dat ik jullie nog bij de volgende livestream zie. Hoop morgenochtend bij een nieuwe schietspel. Dus ik hoop dat jullie er zin in hebben. Ik hoop dat jullie er zien. Dus tot